Welcome to Red Panda Party on the last day of Otakon. We have DJ Muramasa with us. How are you doing today?
Pretty great. Loving the con so far.
Have you? Oh yeah, and you've attended the actual con. Some DJs just kind of have to like rush in, rush out, but you've been here the entire time. What have you been checking out?
I've been all over the place. I always love the artist alley the most. Love art, and then haven't had a chance to hit any panels yet. Been rushing around the city, but I love it so much here, though. Just seeing the costumes and everyone running around and seeing all the work everyone's put into it, I adore it.
And then you had your DJ set last night. You were about in the middle of the set, right? Or lineup?
Around 11 o'clock, yeah.
All right. What is it? How do you go into the set? Like, how do you prepare for it, especially knowing that it's an anime crowd?
For a set like this, I don't I don't have a set list that I have to stick to, and I don't arrange a set beforehand. I just kind of see what's working for the night. I usually show up early, see what everyone else is playing, see how the crowd reacts to it, and then just do everything on the fly.
Oh, so you scout out a little bit, look at the crowd. Do you do that during your set too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think crowd interaction is a huge part of any good set. Just see what people are feeling and kind of go with that momentum. If maybe a song doesn't quite take off as well as you want it to, head in a different direction. I think that interaction is very important.
Do you try to give people like a little downtime, some slow music, or if you see that they're really energetic, you just give them as hard as you can?
Yeah, usually I think that's part of the interaction. You can kind of see when people need to wind down a little bit. They've been jumping up and down a lot. They need a breather, so you kind of bring the energy down a little bit and bring it back up as appropriate. It also depends on the show and the length of the set that you're playing. A set like this where it's 1 hour, you can go in and especially a crowd like this, it's such a high energy crowd. You can really play hard most of the time, but some shows you want to bring it down a little more.
Has the crowd ever, I guess, distracted you, or have you seen anything too crazy in the crowd that throws you off a little?
Honestly, you kind of look and you see how they're feeling it, and it's you try not to see the forest for the trees. You really just have to look at the whole room and see that as a single entity. But wild stuff happens at shows sometimes, and it's good for a laugh. But for the most part, you're so focused on what you're doing that you can't really get too pulled away from it if you want to deliver a good set.
And then last night, I guess you were playing a little bit more drum and bass. And is that your usual style, or did you just break out of the ordinary?
So I started playing drum and bass about 18 years ago, and then have kind of picked up other things along the way. So the first half of the set, I played a lot of kind of bass house, future house, and then moved into drum and bass from there.
Yeah, that got really bumping. Your water bottle was shaking. I was hoping it'd fall over because I was like, that would be impressive.
Well, half of my set, I was trying to keep the gear because the gear was starting to move off of the table, so I had to keep pushing it back on. It was great. To play on a system that big it's a dream.
All right, that was pretty. It was actually a very exciting set. So, what do you got to say to your Otakon fans?
Thank you. I love you so much for coming out and sharing just such an amazing experience. Obviously, I couldn't be here without the bazillion people that come out and party with us. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. It means the world.
Cool. And where can people go to find more of you and get in contact with you?
I'm pretty easy to find on Facebook. Actually, I love that kind of personal interaction. So it's just Charly Muramasa on Facebook. I'm pretty easy to find.
Go check him out and go check out his set because you're definitely going to have a really good time. All right. Thank you for tuning in and check us out next time. Bye.